Hi everyone and welcome to another friendship quest video in Palia. We are tackling the last 4 friendship level 2 quests today. The one from Ashura, from Subira, Caleri and Elouisa. Please enjoy. As soon as you get to level 2 with Ashura, concerning the friendship points, Ashura's warm nature makes him easy to get to know. Yeah, that's true. So you just have to walk over to him, talk to him, and start the quest. As you may have noticed, Ashura comes to the Remembrance Garden every day. And he's always standing here at this shrine. Let's talk to him about it.
Hello!
Hi. Good to see you again. Who's the woman in that picture above your desk? In the inn. That's my wife, Sabine. She's a beauty, isn't she? She really is. You don't ask questions like this. She really is. I miss seeing that beautiful face every morning more than I can express. Unfortunately, she passed through the veil a couple of years back. We opened the inn together. Sometimes it's hard to go on without her. Yeah. But I manage, one day at a time, like we all do, I suppose. I usually take sundrop lilies to her around this time, but I haven't been able to find any today. Oh. I guess my old eyes aren't what they used to be.
Thanks for dropping by.
Okay, a bouquet of sunshine is this quest, and we have to find 5 sundrop lilies for him, for his wife Sabine. Let's do that real quick. They grow all around here. He literally came by this one. So yeah, I think his eyes must be really getting bad. Yeah, a really, really sad story. Losing your spouse or anyone dear to you, any loved one, is one of the hardest things you can experience in life. It is part of life, of course. We all have to go one day and leave our loved ones behind, but that doesn't make it any easier. So, grieving or grief is one of the hardest feelings you can experience, I think. And when you're right in the middle of it, it is just one day at a time. Sometimes 1 hour at a time, or 1 minute at a time. But I'm glad that something like this is also addressed here in this game. Because it's life. So here's the 5th one. Nice. And I think it's very relatable. So if you're going through that phase, going through one of the stages of grief right now, let me tell you, you are not alone. One day at a time. Ah, okay. We have to bring the flowers to Sabine's remembrance site. Okay. Right here. And now we can read it. Sabine Otaro, life is a constant adventure. Drop flowers here. Okay. Let's go back to Ashura. Tell him that we took care of the sundrop lilies for his wife.
Take a load off.
I brought Sabine some flowers. Really? When I mentioned the flowers to you, I never expected that you would. The fact that you not only found the flowers, but you brought them to her, well, it brings a tear of joy to my eyes. Oh dear, this gets me all emotional. I know she would have appreciated the gesture, and so do I.
Fair travels.
Oh dear. That's a new bug. Gosh. Yeah. Let me show you the picture of Sabine real quick. As we said, it's above his desk at the inn, and there she is, holding a bouquet of sunflowers. Yeah. It's a short, but I think quite a deep quest. Hi.
The order is here for you.
The cartel trade wars were not, in fact, a war in the traditional sense. They were a series of assassinations, court battles, and political smear campaigns. Okay, this sounds horrible. Many members of the First Council were deposed and many cartel leaders arrested. It was a time of chaos. The wars ended with the landmark case Sun Snatcher v. the First Council, where the Unification Treaty was appended and the existing flow laws applied only to Palian Magiri. These days, the Order usually only intervenes when a cartel member has been proven to engage in outside flow trading with the Palian Magiri. Oh, so like Zeki does, right? Alright. Confidential contact. Okay. Dear Jen, I hope you have been well. I still have not forgotten your contributions to my last investigation. My superiors have entrusted me with a task I could use your cooperation with. Please meet me at your soonest convenience. Subira. Okay. Let's talk to Subira again. And let's hope we haven't gotten Zeki in trouble with the others. Okay, Subira. I got your letter. You are just in time. You needed my help with something? I have discovered the existence of an underground Grimalkin market here in Kilima village. Oh. The market is undoubtedly linked to the illegal transactions occurring on the old trade routes in Bahari Bay. We need to recover evidence that the Grimalkin cartel is selling flow to Magiri Palians. What's wrong with selling flow? Snitches get stitches. I'll help in any way I can. Can't you do this yourself? We know what's wrong with selling flow. It's illegal, and this has its reason. Can't you do this yourself? Can't you let me stay out of this? I can, but the suspects may know we are onto them if they spot a member of the Order anywhere near their base of operations. It would be best for someone unassuming to handle the task. If the Grimalkin cartel is selling any sort of flow-infused items to Majiri Palians, it is imperative that we halt their operations immediately and identify who is receiving their parcels and kill him. Tell Subira about Zaki's involvement? Don't tell Subira about Zaki. Well, this is a tough decision. But I'd rather not tell her yet. We need to seize any and all evidence of these transactions. What better way to do that than by infiltrating the market from the inside? Give me a hammer, I'll break in right now. Are they really harming anyone? I love lying. Sounds too risky. Are they really harming anyone? The cartel? Yes. Its hired help here in Kilima? Probably not. Either way, it is my duty to investigate this thoroughly. Find the underground market, obtain the trust of its operators, then infiltrate it to gather information about any illicit dealings. I have faith in you. I have faith you will not return empty-handed, Jen. Do not hesitate to reach out to me if you encounter any trouble. Okay. Okay, find the location of the underground market. We did that. Talk to the market's operator about working at the market. So this would be Zaki then. Zaki, I have bad news.
Anytime with Zaki is party time.
About that underground market of yours. What about it, pal? Interested in buying my wares? I got some squeaky clean new shipments in that you might like. Are you hiring? Hiring? Maybe. Why do you ask? Find yourself strapped for cash and need a little side hustle to keep yourself afloat? It's a hound-eat-hound world out there. Oh yeah, exactly. Oh well, yeah, exactly. Huh, you don't say. You're in luck, pal. I just so happen to need an extra hand. Contract work, obviously. You'll only be answering to me. No paperwork involved either. Sweet deal, if you ask me. If you want to work for me, you're gonna have to prove yourself first. Think of it as a little test of courage. There's this magical draught Tamala's been working on. Something that heightens people's senses. Makes them have supervision, hearing, and all that stuff. I've got a link who'd pay premium for an enhancer like that. Get me one of those potions, and you're hired. Oh, and this goes without saying, but that draught is highly illegal. Better make sure the magistrate doesn't catch you with it. Okay.
Got some stuffs I need to take care of.
Well then. Let's talk to Tamala about the highly illegal draught. I'm feeling really, really uncomfortable with all that. But I really like quests like these, where you have to talk with all sorts of different people and not just talking to one and then getting a mushroom, handing it in, and it's over. I really like the quests that are a bit longer or difficult to solve.
What a pleasant surprise.
I heard you're developing a special draught. I'm developing many draughts, darling. You'll need to be more specific. Zaki said it enhances your senses. Ah, are you here at his behest? I suppose I do know which one you speak of, but I just so happened to give away my latest brew. If you would like a vial of your own, you will need to bring me a few things first. You can do that for me, can't you, darling? I can.
I can't really faff around all day.
Okay. Heatroot, Bright Shroom, Lunar Fairy Moth, and Enchanted Pupfish. The first 3 shouldn't be a problem, but the pupfish, I don't know if I have one. Let's find out. Okay, Heatroot and Bright Shroom. Lunar Fairy Moth and Enchanted Pupfish. I don't have the Lunar Fairy Moth either. And I don't have the Enchanted Pupfish. Awesome. Okay, well done. Alright, let's catch a Lunar Fairy Moth. They spawn all over Bahari. And there is one. Gotcha! I'm currently here in the Polswater Plains because I think from personal experience you can spot them here quite easily. But you can catch them all over Bahari, down here, over here. They spawn everywhere from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. So catching the Lunar Fairy Moth really is not a problem. The pupfish is a completely different story. Gotcha. Giant Kilima Stingray. Nice. My first epic fish. Awesome. Nice.
Venturing out here? How adventurous.
Yeah. I have the ingredients for your draught.
Oh.
Do you know? Let me take a look. I have to say, I'm surprised you were able to find all of the ingredients I asked for. Yeah, well, it took me long enough. Congratulations, you've passed my test. Take the extra potion I have in my satchel and go. Wait, what about these ingredients? Oh, those? I suppose I'll enjoy them for dinner. I never needed them to craft my potion. I simply wanted to test you to see how dedicated you would be to the task I sent you out on. Besides, an alchemist never shares her recipes willy-nilly. Well, take what you came here for and leave. I have business to take care of. You sound like Ashy now.
Get home safe, won't you?
So all of this just for dinner for you. Great. Okay, deliver Tamala's potion to Zeki while he's at the underground market. Let's do so. Okay, Zeki.
Working hard or hardly working?
Illegal potion delivery. I knew you'd pass my test. The second test today. Bet this'll fetch a fair price. Congrats, kid. You've rightfully earned yourself a little side gig here at my humble market. Though I don't really got any work for you right now. Here, how about this? In exchange for you being a real pal, I'll feed you some juicy info about something. Anything. Choose wisely. About that stolen package of yours. The one I took. Oh, that was, nightlight. Totally replaceable. No sweat. Of course. I just, hope it's in the right hands. That's all I've got for you, buddy. I've got money to make. My business won't run itself. Okay.
Remember, Zeki's prices can't be beat.
Talk to Subira is the next step. Let's do that. Subira, I did what you asked of me. The illegal package contained a nightlight. The long-lost twin of Blighty. A nightlight? I have a difficult time believing that. This warrants more digging into my end. It must not be an ordinary nightlight. Absolutely not. It must be concealing another use. Perhaps its light can decipher codes of some sort. If it's powered by flow, it can serve many different purposes. What of the market's operator? Were you able to ascertain their identity? Okay, I can't no longer lie to her. I'm sorry. It's Zeki. Zeki? As in the owner of the general store? I see. That is unfortunate. My intuition tells me he's being manipulated by the Grimalkin cartel in some way. Oh yes, Subira, he is. He definitely is. Do not worry about Zeki. He is not the one the order is after. We cannot dismantle the Grimalkin cartel from the bottom, only from the very top. Is the cartel that powerful? Yes. Some may argue they are as powerful as the order itself. Why hasn't the order stopped them, then? It's a complicated matter stemming from before the Grimalkin trade war. Before the establishment of the First Council, Grimalkin cartels had the freedom to operate as they wished. Oh, this sounds really bad. They often struck deals with monarchs and were even granted prestige and legal protections in exchange for a share of their lucrative profits. Oh well, let's talk about bribery. After the formation of the First Council, that all changed. The Great Council attempted to enforce Palian laws upon the cartels, who retaliated with a trade war that destabilized the Palian economy. Oh. Eventually, an amendment was made to the Palian Unification Treaty that allowed the cartels to operate and practice non-violent forms of magic, such as teleportation and illusion spells. Trafficking flow to Majiri Palians is a violation of those terms. How does the cartel have access to all of this flow? That is a good question, one we have been unable to answer. The suppliers must be a very powerful organization. I guess it's your job to find out. I wonder who they are. Taking them down will be satisfying. The Order is a powerful organization. Oh. Oh. Could this be? I wonder who they are. So do I. I get the feeling that we will have a very difficult time taking them down. Anyhow, it must have been quite the challenge to infiltrate the market and obtain that information on your own. The Order would like to reward you for your efforts with a small gesture of our gratitude. I do hope it aids you in your travels. Although we have yet to find irrefutable evidence that the Grimalkin cartel is making illegal transactions with Majiri Palians, I have no doubt a new lead will arise soon. Oh, I hope so. I can read behavior like a book, and by giving me a gift I can see you wish to become friendly with me. Yeah, well, I have to. I shall consider your request. Oh yeah, she did. Thank you.
Next time, you should pick a book on etiquette.
Okay. So, let's start Caleri's level 2 friendship quest.
Make it quick.
You will not believe my shame. Jen, I have let 3 precious volumes slip through my grasp. Oh no, what happened? You lost books? You sure you should be running a library? Oh dear. Yeah, well, she does not hold anything back, so we should treat her the same, I think. You sure you should be running a library, Caleri? Of course, I did not lose those books. I made the mistake of loaning them out. But this is the point of a library? To Kenyatta, Gina, and Orny. And now they are overdue. Oh dear. If they aren't returned soon, I'll have no choice but to retire from my path as a librarian for the good of the community. Oh my gosh, she's really serious about that. Dear.
Don't ever be afraid to admit your own ignorance.
Yeah, what about you? Oh my gosh. So yeah, for someone like Caleri, who is strict and organized and everything has to be perfect, this is a big thing, but if you ask me, yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, Gina, do you happen to have the book with you?
Sorry, I was in my thoughts.
Can I help you? You got an overdue library book? Oh yes, I checked out a book about the natural history of Kilima Valley. Come to think of it, I haven't seen it in a while. I must have left it somewhere by the Phoenix Shrine. Would you mind finding it for me? I've been so busy categorizing the fossiled flow samples that I haven't had time to return it. Okay.
I might go for a walk.
This bug is really annoying me. Oh dear. Okay, Kenyatta. Where is Kenyatta? Hi, Elouisa. Kenyatta's still here. Hi.
Hope you have something interesting to say.
You got an overdue library book? Yeah, I checked out History of Plants a few weeks ago. I guess it's overdue. It is. I loaned it to Nayu, so you'd have something to read while you sat around at the stables all day. That's nice of you.
Fine. Bye.
Hi. And Orny. Let me guess. He lost the book or lent the book and does not have it either.
Howdy.
Do you have an overdue library book? Sure do. The Adventures of Jan Rattigan. It's one of my favorites so far. I haven't returned it yet because I've been so busy with chores I haven't had time. Oh, you did not read it yet? That's a shame. Maybe I could give you the book if you help me find some garlic for my mom. I promise to use the time to finally finish the book. Okay, so we have to get the garlic, so he has got time to finish the book, and then he will give it to us instead of returning it to the library.
Wow, was that a dragonfly?
Okay. Well then. Help. Nayo,
Man, I'm working up a sweat.
please tell me you still got the book. It's nice to see you. You got an overdue library book? Kenyatta lent you? You mean the history of plants? Yeah, Kenyatta loaned it to me. I think I have it right here. Ah, thank goodness. Thank you.
Come back anytime.
I will. Okay, so... how much garlic does Orny want? Alright, so we need 3 wild garlic. That should not be that much of a problem. There's one over here. Ooh, stock quality even. Okay. My hunt for garlic has led me over to the Phoenix Shrine. So let's take a look where Gina might have left the book. I really wonder why we have to do that. But well, she said she's really busy, and I think... yeah, it's here. Nice. Okay. So 2 books acquired, 2 garlic to go for the last one. Well, normally you find garlic almost everywhere in Kilima, but I just came across this one. I found 3 wild ginger, 3 mountain morels, 4 wild onions, 7 sundrop lilies, so there was plenty of everything everywhere except for the garlic. And so I just went home and will take 3 of the ones I've already got here. This is why I always tell you, if you come across some forageables, just collect them, take them with you. Make sure you have a certain amount, maybe like 10 or something, at home for these quests if you can't happen to find one, because it's always the same. If you need them, they're nowhere to be found. So, alright, we've got 3 garlic. Let's go back to Oni. Hi, Oni.
How's it going?
I hope you had the time to read the book, because I got your garlic. The garlic, sweet. And as promised, here's the book. I finished it, by the way. Nice. In the end, Jane got the girl and beat the bad guy. Who would have ever seen that coming? Yeah, this is very uncommon in books. Absolutely.
Bye!
Bye! Okay. Caleri is sleeping now. So... we could hand the books in, but I'm always a fan of talking to the NPCs in person and not through the door, so I'll just go back to the library and wait for her to get up again. Alright, at 5 AM in the morning, Caleri comes out of the forbidden section of the library, and we can talk to her.
Knowledge is for those who seek it.
Here are the books. Interesting. Yes, I suppose these are the tomes I lent out. There were no other extra books you encountered during your search. Perhaps one of those individuals checked out too? I don't think so. Are you looking for something specific? Yeah, it sounds like she's looking for something else. That would be none of your business. The job of a librarian involves a certain level of discretion. Okay. Still, I suppose you expect compensation for your task. That would be lovely. Here, some of the late fees I have collected. I hope this suffices. Ooh, cernakite and leather. Nice. Thank you, Caleri.
If I see so much as a single dog ear, you'll regret it.
I bet I will. Yeah. Another little nice and entertaining quest. As I said, I like it when you have to talk to several people and not just pick up the mushroom and hand it in and everything's done. So it was nice to run around a bit, talk to different people, and yeah, a nice little quest, if you ask me.
There's so much to explore, if only you open your eyes.
I do. Oh, I bet they will have stuff in there to help me hunt down bright eyes. Thanks, Jen. You're welcome. Oh.
There's so much to explore, if only you open your eyes.
Jan, good to see you again. I'm still unsure whether Orny is a cryptid, but during our exam he told me that the two of you have been doing some bug catching together. Is that important? Yes, I have a new theory, one so wild I'm going to need a ton of proof to convince the others. The creature we and Orny call bugs may actually be travelers from another dimension. Another dimension? This makes sense to me. What do they want with us? What makes you think that? What makes you think that, Elouisa? I do not think. I theorize. And like any good theory, we have to prove it with science. I'm going to try to find some bugs to study a bit later. We should split up and find a few each. Okay.
There's so much to explore. If only you open your
Proton
eyes.
stag beetle, let me know. Tiny Cernaku have been warped by a terrible spell. Oh my gosh. Oh, Elouisa. But yeah. I think we can catch one for her. Yes. Finally. And some tiger lily flowers. Nice. Okay. Then let's go back to Elouisa. And give her the 4 proton stag beetles. Hi!
Got any new theories?
Oh wow, these are fantastic. My field finds were not quite as riveting. Do you mind if I hang on to these for a while to run some experiments? Better you than me. Where are you going to keep them? Absolutely, keep me updated, as long as none of them get hurt. You can have them. Keep me updated. Of course, we are partners in the paranormal now, through and through. I shall inform you of any occult uncoverings as they materialize. Okay.
I don't have time for people who only think inside the box.
Well then. And just like that, we've got all the villages to friendship level 2. Feels really good.